I sure hope this works. My name is Lyric Hargrove. I like to write. Now, after watching some kind of video by some kind of talker of sorts, I've been motivated to make a bit of a dialogue, a sort of a video series. Just recording all my writing that I do. I do a lot of writing. I haven't published any books yet. Hope to. I haven't reached the hump of creativity yet. I'm still happy-go-lucky. And I've written a bit, so I do believe I can do a bit. And I intend to log my writing of my rough draft. Nothing special, rough draft. And hopefully, I'll come to see this as funny in the future. Of how silly my life decisions are. So, I'm simply going to think of something and begin writing, as I do. Right now, I'm working on a book thing, which I very much like. I very much like my idea, and I hope that some people will like it too. I expect some people not to like it, and I expect it to take me about 2, 3, 4 years to make. Before I begin writing, I'd like to say that I began most of these things from inspiration from a channel named Xerbia, a writer, and Ray Bradbury. Well, after Xerbia, of course. But that sparked my love for writing, and I intend to write. So, I'm going to thank from what this layout I wrote yesterday. I write one-page book, just like Yahtzee Croshaw. Yes, also Yahtzee Croshaw, another inspiration for me. Yahtzee Croshaw, great guy, writer. Anyway, I'm beginning writing. Thinking of something from yesterday. Most of this is going to be silence and boring, which is why I forgot to do this. I like to listen to music when I write. So like I said, think of it like a live stream, but poorly made. And a video format. Dreams. I did something similar like this. I gave Alfred a dream. Alfred's the main character of this book idea. It's a planet without memory. Maybe I shouldn't be giving it titles yet, but I intend to give it 3 chapters of sorts, compressed in smaller chapters, making it simple. It's like the Fifth Science. Yes, the Fifth Science. It's like that, but 3 instead of 20 or something. That's how I intend to write this. And Alfred, he is an engineer for the GHD, the Galactic Human Democracy. And he's crash landed on this planet that, well, I won't exactly say what it is until the future when I write that, but it's an unnatural planet, it's an unusual one. And, well, he's intending to get off of it. And on his time on it, he's met these chimp-looking creatures. He's met orangutan-looking creatures. He's met only one human, a guy by the name of Edgar, who essentially fostered the ape civilization and create it into, you know, an actual civilization, still a bunch of cavemen. That's what I kind of based the story off of. What if we had apes? Like, would they evolve to our standard without any of our, like, conduct, any of our, I'm not describing this well, our existence? Now, obviously, the biology is different, and they have a smaller brain and whatnot, but that's besides the point in this scenario. It's fiction. Science fiction. And I intend to call this science fiction, not reality, not guessing, not assuming what's going to happen in the future. No. Purely science fiction. Pure speculation. No evidence. Nothing but historical remnants in one part, but that doesn't matter. Now I'm going to begin and stop talking. A lot of my writing is looking up definitions, because I'm never sure what means what. I'm never sure. That's good. That's good. You know what I think this camera does? I think this camera stops me from slacking off. That's what it does. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it does. It keeps me stop. It's 11 o'clock almost. Jesus, I need to hurry up. Ugh. I would have had all the done by now because it's 11 o'clock. But I had a mascot thing to do, mascot tryouts. That was today, and 2 assignments for class. Yeah. This is the best part. This is the part where he keeps on saying, "Oh, my lovely babies, my lovely pig babies." What's his name? The guy from Hannibal. The guy that eats his face and stone fed to the pigs. The pigs guy. Movie Hannibal. What's his name? That's his name, Mason Verger. Queer-looking fellow, isn't he? Pupil. That was the word, pupil. There's a bit of a case of, what do you call it, repetition, connotation, I don't remember what it was called. I don't remember these things, I just know they exist. You read, you don't know. That's me. Someone told me that you shouldn't be afraid to destroy most things. Man, I can't even fathom the thought of destroying an entire chapter because I want to rewrite it, man. And luckily, I don't need to. I don't need to think that until another year. Oh yeah, the guy I was talking about, the speaker, or whatever he was. Mom, dad, no siblings, love to make money from Ukraine, or from Russia, or Soviet Union. Moved to New York, moved to New Jersey, spoke to a bunch of children. I was worried about youth. Something Vonnegut. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm being too specific. I shouldn't be saying creativity. It's dumb. I don't tell the audience what to think. Let them think for themselves. They're not dumb. Ah, that's much better. Yeah, that works. Don't capitalize. Well, sure, there's a circumstance in Fahrenheit 451 where you did that. Circumstance in that book I'm reading right now, Ray Bradbury's Something Wicked Comes This Way. I got that from the library just then, I think, near the beginning of April. I'm getting tired of listening to classical music. I need to listen to something else. Listen to... Nah. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's real good. Oh, yeah, that's what you love to see. You love to hear it. Except that one. I can't even... No. Maybe. Yeah, actually, yeah.
It's beginning to look a lot like fishmen where I go. From the minute these ill-bred people's gill slits showed. I'm beginning to hear a lot of fishmen right outside my door. As I try to escape in fright to the moonlit midnight, I can hear some more. They speak with guttural croaks, and to hear them provokes a profound desire to flee. Their eyes never blink, and quite frankly, they stink like a carcass washed up from the sea. I wish I had paid attention to that crazy drunken man. He tried to warn me all about old Marsh's deep one clan. It's beginning to look a lot like fishmen everywhere I go. They can dynamite Devil Reef, but that'll bring no relief. Your honey play is deeper than they know. I'll continue to see a lot of fishmen, that I guarantee. For the fishman I really fear is the one who's in the mirror, and he looks like me. He looks just like
Oof. As I'm sure you can tell, I'm quite camera shy with my shaking and heartbeat and lack of writing. I usually write way more than this, man. Way more. Stuff them in a tube. And then sell it to some boob. The sausage man can. Who could take some kidneys, mix them in with spleen, put some in a tin and calls it mama's baked beans.
the sausage man can. Oh, the sausage man can. Daily bumper treats, all the meat went with the utmost sanitation. You don't believe this proclamation? Ask the guys at the Army station. Who can take some cow tongue? Who can take some cow tongue? The bile from a snake. Oh, the bile from a snake, yeah. Put it in a tin and call it Salisbury steak. The sausage man can. Oh, the sausage man can. Sausage man. The 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 sausage man.
And I'm being too nitpicky. Right. Yeah. There we go. Think of Exploshi's Friday night funking drawing of the dad. The one with the really wide grin. The real stupid looking one. One that was funny. That was funny, yeah. I love that artist. He's good. Exploshi. It's good. I'm getting tired of the this extended version. There we are. You never really see Enigma used in a correct kind of way. In fact, you never really see Enigma at all. Unless, of course, it's the Mr. Enigma, the one and only Riddler. Alright, here we go, people. You know the time. It's time for the typical Howard Phillips Lovecraft discovers some kind of weird geometric thing of unimaginable colors never seen before on Earth. You know the way, people, but what can I say? It's there for a reason. It's unimaginable. Use your imagination. Alright. Hexadecimal, colorful, rainbow, what other words? Playing Without Memory is not the book's actual name, it's just the first chapter. First segment, if you will. Yeah, it's best never to give something a title until it's finished. Ruins the imagination, whatnot. Ah, Stanley Kubrick, Clockwork Orange. This is good. You notice how it says book idea 2 up there? That's because I had a first idea about a man caught in the cacophony of a workhouse or an office building and someone who becomes a writer. Funny enough. on new adventures, meets a girl that has been waiting for him for a while. Have some tragedy, have some goodness, have him finish the book. But I sort of wrote him into, well, funny enough, a spiral that backs in on itself. There's a name for that in the literature, but I forgot its name. Something, whatever. It doesn't matter. My point is, I run into a dead end, where he just keeps on living his life, and that's boring. That doesn't cause chaos. Writing is chaos, and that's what keeps the viewer interested. That's why I think this one's very good, because it reminds me of an action movie. Something crazy would happen, you know? Like The Fifth Science, funny enough. Keeps me... How kind of her. My friend, she took a picture of me at school, and she turned into Joshua Tomar, with a beard and bald and everything. And the photo was me looking really stupid, so it's funny, or something. My point is, it's good, and I need to keep on writing. Now, I'm sure most of you don't know what any of this means, and that's because you haven't written or read any of this, and I hope that you never do read it until it's completely finished. You get to see what happens now, not what happens then. Consider that a blessing. Not most writers do that. A blessing. That means I'm gonna be famous. No. I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, good. This is the crescendo of Ode to Joy. Not crescendo. It's climax. Finale. That's what it was. I forgot to tell you guys. Edgar is a traitor to the GHD, the Galactic Human Democracy. And, that is the opposite of what Alfred is. He's the head engineer of the GHD, leading one. And you see, you want to know how I got these scars? No. Edgar is trying to help Alfred. Edgar, from what I'm writing, somewhat of a sage, almost. Not sage, more like witch lady from Exerbia's The Snake, or whatever it was called. I remember something about a snake and an old woman, or something. And, I kind of put Edgar into a form of, what do you call it? Sage, genius, wise, that's the word. Wise character. Because he's been living in isolation for some time and whatnot, with nothing but himself to comfort, and his love of the apes, because he fostered that entire civilization. And he's a traitor because, well, I'm sure you guys can put a few pieces of puzzles now from this metaphor here, and... Well, actually, no, you couldn't. Sorry. But, Edgar says that the planet that he lives on now, which is called, doesn't have a name. That's why it's called the planet without memory. But he says that it was Aslo, which is the A word up there, because I'm not sure how to put the apostrophes on the A's. But Aslo to Alfred, I'm not explaining this right. Okay, Aslo to Alfred, Alfred's history is his home planet. It's like our Earth. And he believes that, that was forever. That's just how it was. And Edgar, he says, no, there was a reboot at one point. The entire civilization rebooted themselves and placed it on another planet. Obviously, Alfred finds that, he's gonna find that really stupid, and, call him an idiot and whatnot, swearing and whatnot. But then, Alfred's eventually gonna come around. But I shouldn't be telling you my plots, because I'm the writer, and you're my viewer, and as I wrote in there, I'm supposed to... Wait, no, I meant that wrong. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna write. I'm near the end, and it's 11:31, and I need to go to bed.
My song, list while I woo thee with soft melody.
Oh, Aslo has two sons. Or, yeah, two sons. Kind of like, Tatooine. Well, 3 would burn the entire planet to the ground, now wouldn't it? I picture one as being a normal sun. Our sun, anyhow. And the other one just being further away. Nothing complex. But of course, that's, it's like a something with the planet's sun eventually going to collide into each other. I don't remember. I didn't memorize everything in science. All I know to use is the dichotomous speed. Yeah, no thanks, not today. Well, I'm gonna finish putting a period somewhere, and then I'm gonna have to stop this today. That works. Like Yahtzee Kosher said, write 1 page a day. No. No. I'm gonna write a journal today. It's getting late as it is. I usually don't stay up this late. This is natural for me. But I'd still like to finish loading. And I did. I look good. Anyway, that conducts the first journal entry, YouTube entry, whatever it's called, of this. Hopefully, it does not end up as Tribe of 12, or Everyman Hybrid, or anyhow those little small projects ended. It ended with Slenderman and Death. I don't know, something funny there. Ciao. Oh, it's still recording.